This is the Blunderbuss. It's the default gun you get when you play as a Seaman. Every time you fire the Blunderbuss, it will fire off 15 pellets in the direction you aim it at, and each pellet will deal 30 damage each. You don't need to keep in mind at how much damage you'll deal, just aim around head level. In most games and in real life, aiming for the center of mass with shotguns assures you to deal maximum possible damage. But in Guts and Blackpowder, all damage that bullets deal is multiplied by 900 if they hit the head. That's why you should hit the head most of the time. Unless your only target is a zapper, then go ahead and hit the center of mass. Normally, guns in Guts and Blackpowder are intended for bombers and igniters, with zappers occasionally being priority targets for certain weapons. But because of how widespread the pellets of the Blunderbuss can travel, you're able to use this gun to clear out small groups of shamblers and runners. The Blunderbuss is limited in range. Each pellet can only reach a maximum of 350 studs, so close the distance as much as possible. It's best to fire off in areas where you can group zombies in a small pack so that you can wipe out all of them at once. Another reason to save your shots for situations like these is to make sure that your pellet hits at least something, because the pellets can miss your target even if your crosshair is dead on. After firing, the Blunderbuss takes around 10.66 seconds to reload. It's slightly longer than the infantry's musket, but the extra 2/3 of a second is pretty trivial. There's only one reload checkpoint for the Blunderbuss. It's after you put the cartridge into the barrel. You'll hear this notable click. That's when the checkpoint is activated. There are a good amount of maps where the Blunderbuss excels in. Those maps are Tyrolean Village due to the very tight alleyways, San Sebastian for the same reason, Hogemont for the same reason, Catacombe de Paris for also the same reason, Copenhagen since you're close enough to take out multiple sailors on the brick sloop with one shot, plus the amount of zappers that spawn in the finale, and La Haye Saint, because of the balcony that usually everyone camps in. The one map in the entire game I recommend not to use the Blunderbuss in is Berezina. The entire map is one giant sideline, and you can struggle to use the Blunderbuss here unless you're among the last remaining and you're training a horde of shamblers and zappers. If you get stuck inside the church, the reload is not fast enough to prevent the next wave of zombies from barging in. So it's better to play any of the other classes or use the knotgun. With that being said, go shoot some zombies.